This is the 91 Ford F-150. It has the 5.8 liter 351 in it. Had an ignition switch problem as far as it sticking on, not turning over right. When it would start, it would stay engaged or it would shut off easily. And so going into it, you know, I could tell it's a switch problem. I'd turn the key and it was really finicky, and when you would start it and shut it off, sometimes it'd shut right off. So I went under the dash. You pull your small kick panel underneath your fuse, where your fuse panel is. You turn these, quarter turn, pop that panel off, and you go under your steering column. And all you'll need for this job is a 1/4 inch and 11 millimeter. You could get a wrench or a 1/4 inch socket set like this. And I recommend getting a Napa Blue Box parts. Are good quality. This was actually a Ford part. It was made in Mexico, but the part number is a KS6694. If you're near the Tallahassee area, go to Williams Auto Supply in Havana. They got them in stock. But so you come underneath the steering column. Here's my old one. When I reached up there, it literally broke in 2 pieces and fell apart. This is what actually bolts on the column, and you'll see it bolts down like this on top. And inside here is where the actuator from the actual switch key, there's a lever, a pin goes inside here and moves this back and forth to engage the start pin. There's a spring inside that pulls it back when you let off the start. So they just break apart. You're looking up underneath it. See it right there. You see one bolt. There's an 11 here, and oh, sorry about that. A little farther up, there's another 11. Okay, you unbolt it, you crack them loose, come to the other side, lay on your back underneath. This is the top of the switch here, and you'll be able to pull that out, pull it down. It's a bit of a hat trick. You'll see up in there, right there. You see that mark in there, kind of. You can see right where the air opening is in the middle of the screen. There's that pin right there, and I'll turn the key and show you. There's the actuator pin. Okay, the hardest part of the job is getting that lined up when you put the bolts in. Okay, so put your new switch on, plug it in, fit it back there. You got to get your head up in here and get it into there's a slot that this goes into. You get it in there first, and then you slide it over your 2 studs on the other side. And then those slugs, see, it works now. So those slots, those studs, they're slotted. So once you do get it on and get it aligned, so it sits on like this, underneath, there's a slot right in the middle. You get your pin in there, set it in, and then work it on your slots. And you'll slowly tighten these down. You set it up, you kind of tune it with your key. You know, put it all the way up and see how your key turns. It's gonna want to push this. So if you bolt this down tight and the key's hard to turn, you don't have the actuator pin in the right slot. So loosen it up, get back up there, take your time, get a light in there. I use a headlamp to get in there. But then once you get it down, you set your key where you want it in the off position and set this, bolt these down, and you should be good to go. There's no way I could have videoed it while I was doing it, but there's no really great video on the internet either. You don't have to pull the steering column, okay? This job literally took me 15 minutes, but I hope this helps you out. So an 11 millimeter 1/4 inch socket and ratchet, or an 11 millimeter wrench. Here's your part number, KS6694. This is for a 91. Just check your model number. The Napa Blue Box stuff is good. It's typically OEM quality, like Denso or whatever. There's Motorcraft parts in there sometimes, but it's always worked out good. I hope this helps you guys out, saves you some time and money. Don't sweat about pulling the steering column. You don't have to. It just takes a little patience. And please like and subscribe to my page. Like the video, share it. I appreciate you guys' time. God bless.